So I started riding when I was really young, so I've been around horses my whole life. So I really couldn't imagine a life without horses. Why do I love them is because even 40 years later, they're still teaching me. My relationships with them are sort of the most fulfilling thing in my life. They're amazing animals.
Yeah.
I'm a very lucky woman.
So you've been around since the 80s. How did the ranch get started?
So my husband started it 40 years ago, and so he actually was working for a trail riding facility, and they went out of business. I couldn't pay him, so paid him in horses, and he started up his own facility. So that was a long time ago.
So what are some of the different trail rides that you offer here at the ranch?
Well, during COVID, we're just offering one, which is our beginner level walk trot trail ride, which is really suitable for anybody. Anyone over the age of 10 can join us. When we're not in COVID, we offer a really cool group ride called a Twilight Ride, where people can come out and they do an evening ride, and then they can have a campfire and a barbecue after. So that's very popular when we can offer it. And then we also have lessons and a membership program where people can come out and ride on their own as well.
So our trail rides go out around the hayfields, through a forest, and then back to the farm. They're a 1-hour guided trail ride, so families, events, groups of people at any time can come out between the hours of 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. for the most part of the season.
Wow, so you have so many horses here. How do you keep them all happy and healthy?
Well, along with annual vet care, vaccinations, teeth, and general health and wellness, we keep a really close eye on our horses. Grooming them and taking care of them is like the priority job around here, and everything else kind of works around the horses because they are the future.
And I also heard you may have some celebrity horses here that have appeared in movies. What kinds of movies have they appeared in?
We have a couple of horses that have done a little bit more animal acting per se. Cisco is probably one of the major ones. He's been on Harlequin romance novels. He actually featured in Britain's Next Top Model, as well as we did Nuit Blanche a couple of years ago as an art exhibit with about 6 or 7 of our horses here as well. So every once in a while we get the call, and we're always welcome to do so.
So what do you enjoy most about seeing the guests with these beautiful animals?
I think it's the joy. They come back from their ride and they're just elated. Even the most skeptical city person really connects with the horses. It's very cool to see.
And why are you guys here today?
For our birthday?
Wow, so this was a really good birthday, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. What was your favorite part about going on the trail ride?
My horse trotted. Yeah, she actually didn't eat any grass, so that was quite a miracle.
Did your horse poop on the ride?
No. Well, it did. No, it didn't. It's Stetson poop. Yes.
So, Libby, do you like working at the ranch? So a lot of people generally are afraid of horses galloping too fast or going too fast or being too high off the ground. What is something that you would tell first-time guests when they're riding to not be so scared?
Sure, so I certainly empathize with fear of horses. They're a large animal, of course. However, our trails are geared towards walk jog, like beginner level riding. So we're kind of more of a scenic trail ride, which is great for even children 10 and older, to older adults or somebody that maybe has never ridden before. We do a demonstration and make sure they're comfortable before they get on. While they're on the ride, we guide them around and make sure they're still comfortable and having a good time.
Well, the first thing is to listen to the guides for sure. Mostly it's about staying relaxed. Our bodies, when we're a little bit nervous, tend to tighten up, and tightness on a horse is sort of the opposite of riding. So we really want to work on following the movement of the horse as they move and trying to sort of stay balanced but move our backs in the saddle. That's probably the easiest way to stay comfortable.
Because horses can really read read your body language,
They
right?
can, for sure. I mean, these horses are really, really good at trying to filter that out and do their job anyway, which is why they're the heroes of the horse world. But they absolutely are body language masters, for sure.
For somebody who maybe wants to take things a little bit deeper than just a trail ride, what other things can you offer? Are there classes people can take?
Yeah, we offer children's and adult lessons here. And there's all kinds of levels. There's national rider levels that they can accomplish, or they can just get comfortable enough and trained enough they can go out on trail on their own. So really the sky's the limit as far as what you want to learn. We do have a lot of students that eventually purchase their own horse and then board with us here. So that's a really nice process.
So you're telling me I can be a professional horse
You
rider?
can,
Okay,
absolutely.
good. If you want to go on a trail ride yourself, go to ridetheranch.com and you can get on one of these horses. All right, let's go.